to Netflix and friends again, and we're going to talk werewolves because Holly loves nothing more than self-flagellating by watching some rubbish TV.
I really do. It's not going to take me very long to explain it because, frankly, most of it didn't stick in my head.
What platform did you see this on, by the way?
This was on Amazon Prime, I think.
Okay, cool.
Home of werewolf film.
Amazon Prime, so frankly, could have come from anywhere. The premise of the film begins that some years previously, a supermoon had happened, which resulted in large numbers of the population turning into werewolves. Indeed. Time has
I hate it when it happens.
As you do.
It's a real pain, that. Time has passed, and it seems...
Oh, wait. Sorry to interrupt you, Holly, but I just looked this thing up. Sharon, if we're thinking about the right film, we're talking Frank Grillo.
I like a bit of Frank Grillo.
Is this a Frank Grillo starring film, Holly?
Let me check.
Werewolves. The first thing I've seen is Frank Grillo. Yeah. We got Frank Grillo. Okay, Sharon's interested. Sharon is interested. We have Frank Grillo.
Hello.
Frank Grillo Claxon. Oh, cool. So carry on. Sorry.
Okay, so
Back in the room.
People turned into werewolves. It wasn't great. Apparently that's a bad thing. Scientists go forth and try to figure out how to stop it happening again. Supermoon happens again, and man who is Frank Grillo, in fact, lives with his sister-in-law and niece, is doing everything he can to keep them safe and has them locked in the house, and they have to stay out of the sight of the moon because if the moon touches you, you will turn into a werewolf. So it's not just the presence of the moon, it is the moonlight on you for reasons.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. Yeah, that's actually an interesting take.
It is.
It's an interesting take. I mean, forget about the reasons. If you put the reasons aside for a second, but
Yes.
like the moon just actively making people werewolves, that's a different take, I guess.
So
It's not whitiness. That's changed.
yeah, so if you can stay inside and hidden and in the dark, then you're fine. But once you have been exposed to the supermoon light, then you are off you go and become a werewolf. I'm not entirely clear what happens when the moon goes. But obviously, everybody who's been turned into a werewolf becomes a ravening monster who wants to kill everybody. There's also, in some cases, smarter than you think and manage to do some odd problem solving whilst also being quite stupid. So it's all completely and utterly unhinged. The planned cure doesn't work. There may be another cure. There's a lot of driving around and running around and trying to save people from being killed by werewolves or becoming werewolves. And I still don't really know what the point of the entire film was. I'm not convinced that it has one, but it does.
I'm in.
But you're not. It's got some good jump scares in it. The costumes are good. The premise isn't awful. It's weird, but not awful. Will not watch it again, but which is by my standards unusual because we have had very little that I won't watch again. I have just watched Lovecraft Country for a second time in 2 days. It is not a very good film, I think. But
Yeah, I'm not put off.
yes, but I did not go into it expecting it to be a good film. So I'm going to be generous and give it 2 stars simply because it is, a little bit more interesting than many of the regular illogical crap films I watch. But bear in mind, I'm being very, very generous with the 2 this time, and 1 would probably be quite reasonable.
I mean, Sharon doesn't care. It has Frank Grillo. That's 1 star already.
So
Just thinking, where's my remote?
I look forward to your feedback. And
Okay, it's saying that it's on Paramount Plus, but obviously you can get that. You can get it with like an add-on through Prime Video.
I have Paramount Plus, so exactly which route I will have accessed it via
Yeah.
knows.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Get my 7-day free trial.
You
And
know.
binge on